Hello, Larry Baronos with Larry's Fountain Pens. Welcome. Somebody asked me to give some measurements on some pens, so they were asking me on the Conklin Nighthawk and the Conklin Duragraph. So I did that, so I'm going to do it real quick. The Nighthawk, the measurements for the length of the pen, and they're look the same. Body length is 127.2 millimeters, and capped at 62.5 millimeters, and the length of the pen closed is 139.8 millimeters, or 0.88 inches. Posted $166.9 millimeters posted. The weight of the pen is about 13 grams or 0.46 ounces. The maximum ink capacity for this pen, the converter holds 1.04 milliliters, and the cartridge, which I don't have with me, is 1.06. And they come in a 1.1 millimeter stub, extra fine, fine, and a medium. And I'm going to show you the nib. And as you can see, everything's in order. The reason why I'm showing that to you is because somebody mentioned that their Nighthawk nib, the black paint was coming off, but I've used this religiously for 8 days straight, day and night, all the time, and I've had no problems. No ink flow problems, no leaks, no scrapes, no paint coming off the nib. Everything is fine. It truly is a great pen. If it wasn't a great pen, I sure wouldn't be talking about it or using it, or I would tell you the bad things about it, but there's nothing bad to tell you about it so far because nothing has happened. And here's the Conklin Duragraph. They also wanted the measurements on. The body material is resin. Isn't it pretty? Really is nice. And the diameter of the body is 13 millimeters or 0.51 inches. The grip is going to be 10 millimeters or 0.39 inches. The body of the pen is 125 millimeters or 4.92 inches. Posted and it does it pretty nice, but doesn't it look kind of big if you have it in your hand? But I don't know. I'd still write with it. Doesn't bother me any. 175 millimeters or 6.89 inches. Enclosed is 140 millimeters or 5.51 inches. And the ink capacity on this one is going to be the same are almost the same as this one. The converter is 1.04 mils, and the cartridge is 1.04 mils, where the cartridge on the Nighthawk 1.6 mils. So just a tad difference. So maybe that answered the person's question. I'm going to do a writing sample with some of my pens. Now, I didn't ink them up. I'm just going to dip them in some ink and write with them. First of all, go through some paper real quick. This is the Clairefontaine paper. And this is the 90 grams. Same as that one. That's a grade of it. Field notes, as I'm sure y'all know, there's no weight back here, and I use them occasionally. And here's the moleskin, and I can't find any weight on the paper, but we all know moleskin, and you know, moleskin gets a bad rap for fountain pens, but there are some fountain pens that do okay with it. I know because I use it periodically, and I like it. And here is Word. And Word's kind of a neat notebook. You can put your name in there, notes, and got a little box in there for bullet point, important, in progress, completed, almost like bullet journaling. That's what it reminds me. And the month. It's kind of interesting little notebook. And take better notes. You have a lot of abbreviations in the back, so you can abbreviate without writing the whole word out. That's pretty cool. And I believe the paper and I don't want to say if it's perforated or not, but I don't think it is. But anyway, that's Word. And some of my paper, of course, rhodia, and it's 80 grams. Rhodia again. This one feels really nice. Almost like a leather type of cover. Suede, or it doesn't feel like this at all. And this one is 90 grams. I don't know if I showed that to you. Kind of a cream color. It's really nice. And then you have another rhodia. This is all white. And this one is 80. The gauge on that one. And here's some Clairefontaine. And it's really nice and smooth as well. And this one here is 90 gauge on that one. So, I have some paper with me. And this is the Tommy River paper. And this is the cream color paper. And this is the white. So I thought I'd do the testing on that, writing on that. So let me move this out of the way, and we can get started on that to show you. Bringing up my little sweet Delta Vita Federico. This is a oversized pen, 14K nib, broad. Do I like it? No, I don't like it. I love it. great pen. It's comfortable in the hands. I don't get tired of using it. You know, people say how big and fat and large it is, but I have small hands. It feels great for me. I love it. I like large pens myself. So, let's see if we can take a good shot of this writing. All right, here we go. With the oversized Delta. Isn't that pretty? No skips, no misses, no nothing. Every time. And here's my beloved Lamy 2000. This pen writes. That's for that. Now we're going to go to the cream colored paper. This is sweet. $14K medium nib. The Quick Brown Fox Jump over the Lazy Dog. Yay! So, we were gonna do this. That's wet. Look at that. I like that. I really do. Brown Fox. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice. Wet. And that's just 15 seconds. I'll do the count for this one. And this is on Tommy Rowe. Nice and wet. Not as wet as the Delta, but wet enough. So, you know, it didn't take so long to dry, but isn't that nice? I love it. Love it. Now, let me get ready for my next pens. Here's the Conklin Duragraph. I think this is the 1.1 stub. I have two of them. One's a medium, one's a 1.1. Yep, this is the stub. a nice wet one. And then we're going to try it on the other paper. Getting the idea here? Nice and wet. Only left that for about 3 or 4 seconds. And this is the Noodler Hudson Blue I'm using. And now we'll go to the Conklin Nighthawk. Ta-da! The pen. Here we go. The. Wetness, he has some wetness there. I like it. And we'll do it on the tumble roll paper here. Be quick. Brown. Fox. Jump over the lazy dog. Set the drying time on this one. Here it is. Well, I hope this has been useful. And I am a Conklin fan. This one is a medium stub. This one is a medium stub. And this one is a fine. I'm sorry, not a stub. This is a medium nib, and a fine nib. And they all write really, really nice. And these are just steel nibs. Really, really nice. Isn't that a pretty nib? I love the color. Good job, Conklin. I love this color. And they're not an expensive pen, not a cheap pen. They're like about 50 bucks. But they're worth the money. This one is 99 bucks plus shipping over at Goulet's Pens. If you haven't gotten this pen and you're thinking about it, it's time to step up and get it. This pen is outrageous. It's a great pen. I'm totally satisfied. And I'm really, really picky when it comes to pens and inks. This pen has delivered. So I'm going to say that's all there is to it, my friends. And thank you for watching my channel. Till next time, and don't forget, I've got a giveaway coming up next Thursday. So what do you have to do to win? Hit that subscribe channel. Tell your friends. Right down there, hit it. And all you have to do is one word. In. That's it. Nothing else. You can write something if you want, but all that is needed is one word. In. Nothing else. And I will make like I said before in previous videos, I will have a drawing. Someone will draw the name out after I get all the names and put it in a hat or a cup or whatever, and I'll have somebody draw, and then on this channel I will put the name of the person who wins that cross matte red beautiful gel pen. It says it comes with 2 gel pens, a black gel and a blue gel ink. So anyway, thanks for watching. Be safe and don't text and drive. Till next time.